Do you miss the old salon feel though? Like do you prefer booking online, or do you prefer, walking into a hair salon like back in the day? What is your take on that? Like basically, like most old school stylists, you're like, okay, you're gonna be there by 11. All right, see you.
Yeah, I do miss the feel of the old salons and how it was like. I don't know, it was just an experience, especially being younger and looking at all the older women and being like, oh, I want my hair, I can't wait to be able to be old enough to get my hair done like that, instead of the kiddie styles, and just calling like, hey, can I be squeezing this day? I don't really think it's anything wrong with deposits though, as far as making sure that your money is secure, because if you book for that time, or even if you say you want a certain time, you can't waste people's time.
Yeah.
Like, this is how people feed their family. So I don't really have time for cancellations, and I do think people should be compensated if people is wasting their time.
Absolutely.
So I don't really think there's nothing wrong with the deposits, but I do think that all the extra rules that people have are crazy.
Like, what do you mean, like all the extra rules?
Like when you told me that girl told you to bring your own jam.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, bringing your own jam.
Yeah.
Something that is going to help you with the service is nuts.
Yes.
But that was her policy, and so I was just like, okay.
But
I don't have to, necessarily, go to you anymore then.
Yeah, I think that's the issue though. Like, a lot of people have all of these new stipulations, but you basically want more money for less work that you have to do.
Okay.
And I don't really like that. I don't think that that's what hairstyling is about. And I honestly think everybody cannot do hair. I think that just like a lot of other things in life, doing hair or providing that specific service is a calling because you want to make people feel good, or you have a real passion for it.
Right.
And a lot of people now that are doing hair don't really care about making people feel good or have a passion for it.
Right.
They just want to make money.
Absolutely. And I agree with that. I definitely believe that you should have a passion for what you do. Like, just because you see some hairstylists saying that they make, X, Y, and Z money does not mean that you're going to immediately make that same amount of money too.
Right. It's not. I do miss the nostalgic salon feeling that I used to get as a little girl. And just how easy it was. I do miss walk-ins. I know some people do walk-ins, but a lot of people don't. They took that service away. Like the walk-in service. And somebody walking in randomly like, oh, let me try this out. Yeah. And then if they did a good job, you'll be able to recommend that to the next person. And I think a lot of people's clientele, or it's harder for stylists now to build clientele because they do lack that part of, styling, like the walk-in.
Yeah, that's true. And then you do have to think about it too. Like, if people are in booths and stuff like that, booths and suites, sometimes it's not as easy for people to just be like, hey, well, not necessarily booths, but suites. People can't just walk by and be like, hey, I want to get my hair done.
Yeah.
Like, they probably have certain precautions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I know, just to get off topic real quick, so I know for a fact that you were saying that you don't want me to cut it too much. So I would definitely suggest, like, the next time that we come, you get a silk press, we'll cut it a little bit more, because there is some space here. Okay. But we don't, of course, you don't want me to cut it too much, but I've cut it to where at least it is all like more so even enough. Where it's more so even enough, you're not getting too much uneven length.
Okay, that's fine. Okay. You have to cut it. You can cut it off. I'm definitely not one of those people, because you having the length and splitting the ends up your head is going to make your hair thin and ugly.
That is true.
So
that is true. Most definitely. Yeah, I'll just cut like at least maybe half an inch more, and then we'll be good.
That's fine.
We'll be good to go. Because I know you didn't come here for like a huge chop.
Yeah, that's fine. Do what you have to do. Because the last cut you gave me is the reason that I got the length.
Yes. Oh my gosh. If I could find a video of it, I'll go ahead and insert that.
Please do a before and after. And the last time I got my hair done was what, in May? And it's November. So yeah, I think I'm gonna come back February.
I liked you better on the first date. I should have said what's wrong in the first place. I don't, cause you always taking it the wrong way. You won't listen, you're too busy playing 2K. I always been down, but you still sleep. And even though I said it now, you should have been peeved. I feel it in my soul, yeah, it's so deep. So deep, you should know that about me. I just turned down your avenue. I had to, but I'm mad at you, yeah. You always say I got an attitude, oh. Yeah, but that's you, you was acting rude. I had to ask you if you had a few, cause you always.
Yep, it's perfect.
Yay! So delicious.
Yeah, you feel it, right? Yep. So it's falling down naturally.
I've been throw up the sex in the and I can put you in. I can put you in.
All right, so what is one thing that you would like to see different in the beauty industry right now, specifically to like hairstylists, the new hairstylists and the old hairstylists?
That's a good question. That's a good question because I feel, okay, so with new hairstylists, I feel like they should take a different approach to professionalism.